To the video lecture on how to create a Microsoft Access database. It is very, very simple, as long as, of course, you've already installed Microsoft Access. If you need the installation media, you can go to the help desk. Pretty sure you could also download it from your portal. But in this case, I'm going to assume that you've already installed it. I'm in Windows 7, so I'm going to go to All Programs. From All Programs, I'm going to go to Microsoft Office. From Microsoft Office, I'm going to open up Microsoft Access 2010. This should be the version you're working with. Hopefully that hasn't changed. And when you open it up, this is what you are confronted with. We have templates, right? So there are a variety of templates. So after you feel more comfortable with Microsoft Access and you want to pursue the creation of other databases to keep track of other things, you can use these templates. For instance, there is a sample template or sample templates that let you go through and pick from any of these templates. A lot of documentation, as far as Microsoft Access is concerned, is associated with the Northwind database. But there's an Assets web database, charitable contributions web database. So there are lots of databases that are templates for you to use. I strongly suggest downloading and installing the Northwind database. So if you click on it, it'll put it in my documents as Northwind ACCDB. You can just click on Create. You're going to need it should be installed with all of your from the media that you got for installing Microsoft Access. So this is just going to install it. Doesn't take very long, and it's a very good database to go into. The nice part about it is you can always download a new version of it. So if you go into it and you're messing around with the Northwind database and you've changed some things and you've messed around and changed data and suddenly you find out that you've broken the database, you can just download it again. So that's why this is really nice. One of the things you'll notice is that you get the security warning, the yellow bar above where it says Northwind Traders. All you have to do is click Enable Content and poof, just like that, it'll open up, and then you can select employees. And the nice thing about this is you can go into the database and start tearing this apart and seeing how this was all built and put together. For now, I'm just going to click Login just so you can see that we pop right into the database. And this is a really nice interface that you can confront your users with. So again, I suggest downloading any of the sample databases, well, especially the Northwind, but later on you can open them up and tear them apart and use the templates to make it easier to create other databases. And then because it's a good place to start, right? So I'm just going to close out of it. I'm going to click this File tab, and I'm going to go to Close Database. And what's going to happen is now I'm back to where we started. So there are sample templates. There are Office templates. There are templates associated with education, with finance, with inventory, personal, keeping track of contacts, all sorts of templates. And what's nice is that you open up the template. It's a great place to start, and then you can tailor it. But in this case, we're going to create a blank database, so I'm going to highlight the blank database and just click on it. And again, it's going to go into my documents, which I can see down here by file name. So if I click on blank database, it tells me where. You can click on the browse to pick a different place. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as my documents. It gives it default database 1.accdb. Obviously, this should be associated with your project name, right? So you should change the database 1 part of the file name to be associated with your database. So for instance, I could call this the university if I was creating a database associated with universities. Okay, and then just click Create. And just like that, you have a brand new database that you can start working on. In subsequent videos, we're going to talk about how to create tables and change attributes and all that kind of stuff. But as far as creating your database, that it's as simple as that, and poof, you've created your first Microsoft Access database.